Hi guys. I hope you can hear me. I've been having some tech issues and I've been trying to fix it for 20 minutes. So let me know in the chat if you can hear me. That would be awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Hero. Thank you for letting me know. Thanks, Tiffany. Thanks, guys. I wanted to answer a quick question. Shimmer Pop had there is like a little link that says get audio video help. I think that and test your audio and your camera. I think it's down here somewhere. I can't tell you exactly because my screen looks a little bit different from yours, but I think it says get audio video help. So look for that little link. It's like not super visible, so you'll have to really look. All right, I hope that helps. All right, guys, thank you for coming. It's awesome to have you. I always like spending time with you. My name is Yamile Yemoonyah, and I am a spirit guide medium, which means I can see other people's spirit guides, talk to them, and give them messages. That's what we're here for today. I want to do some mini readings for you guys. Hero, my unofficial assistant, already posted how it works, and I'll explain it again in a few minutes. But first, I wanted to introduce myself. And I wanted to hear where you guys are all from, so let me know in the chat. I'm in the Canary Islands in Spain, and you can find my website at spiritguides.co or at thespiritguidemedium.com. I have lots of different domains. Anyway, you can also book a one-on-one reading with me, like that goes way more in depth, and it's like private, and it's 60 minutes long, and I will introduce you to at least one of your guides, if not 2 or 3, and we have more time to go into the messages they have for you. So if you're interested in that, you can click the green button below. It says book a reading, and you can find out more about these readings. But for today, we're doing free mini readings, and I'm looking forward to it. So if you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, come on over. There's a link in the description, either below or above, depending on the network. Click on it and come on over, because only if you're here, I can do a reading for you. I can't monitor like Facebook and YouTube and like Crowdcast at the same time. It's just not possible. So come on over and join us here. Excuse me. Also, if you have any tech issues, just reload the page. That will usually, in 99% of the cases, solve the problem. If you have a hard time coming on screen when I call your name, please check like the link in the email that I sent you, the invite for this event. There's a link in the email. I'm not sure what it says actually, but you will find it. Something about technical requirements. You can click on it and you will see what you need. But it should be easy. You can actually access this like from your laptop, your desktop, your phone, your tablet, doesn't matter where. All right, before we can get started, let me see if you guys told me where you're from. Right, we have definitely Hero from Japan. We have Shimmer Pop from Singapore. Wow. We have Tiffany from Arizona, Stephanie from the US, Angel from Canada, Trevor from Wisconsin. Yay, I went to college in Wisconsin for 6 months, in Milwaukee. We have Livian from South Africa. We have Tammy from Vietnam. We have Crystal from Colorado. Yes, we have some Asians today, Hero. We have Carrie from Scotland, and Robin from Oregon, and Mary from Madison. I've been to Madison. We have Amber from Atlanta, and Augustine from North Carolina. Awesome. Welcome, everyone. So there are a few things that you need to know before we can get started. First of all, let's talk about what spirit guides really are, or at least my definition. Everyone has their own definition. If you are interested in shamanism, they have their own definition. If you're interested in like mediumship, they have their own definition. So just so we know what we're talking about, my definition of spirit guides is the following: any kind of beings that comes from the higher realms and that is connected to us in unconditional love and wants to help us on our spiritual path or in day-to-day life as a spirit guide. So that includes angels, it includes ancestors, the one you've actually known and the ones you don't know because it's too far back, or even ancestors from a past life. It includes nature beings like fairies, elves, gnomes, etc. It includes star beings, otherwise known as aliens. But alien sounds a little creepy to some people, especially if you start thinking about Hollywood movies. So I call them star beings. Then we have gods and goddesses from all over the world, all cultures. And we have power animals, also known as totem animals or animal spirits. Then the second thing you need to know is that they show themselves in a way that makes sense to us as human beings. They are not in our physical 3D world. So they don't have like glasses. They don't have black or blonde hair or purple hair because they're not in 3D. They are more like energy frequencies. And it's a little bit, you can feel these energy frequencies if you're sensitive enough, and you can train yourself to feel them, like literally physically feel them around you, just like you can feel like when you're listening to really like loud music with a heavy bass, you can physically feel the bass. It's a little bit like that. But again, because they know we are humans, we have a limited like mind, we can't grasp like talking to energy frequencies. So they give us like an image that works for us. So when I do a mini reading for you, I will see them with my third eye, and I will give you a description of them. The same goes for names. They don't really have a name. They might have had a name if they were a human at one point on Earth, incarnated on Earth, but now they're not. They're not in 3D, so they don't really need a name. However, sometimes they will give us a name to make it easy for us, so that we can like work within our human concepts. Sometimes they won't give us a name. Why is that? Because sometimes they think maybe it's a good idea for you to let go of these human concepts and open yourself up a little bit more, and be able to communicate with an energy and recognize them by their energy instead of by a name. But if I get a name, I will definitely tell you. If you don't get a name, don't be frustrated. It doesn't mean that they're not around you. It doesn't mean that they don't like you, don't want to work with you or anything like that. They just have their own reasons that we might not always know about. Then also, even if you know one of your guides, it might be a different one coming through. So because if you know one of your guides, you don't really need me to talk to them. You can just talk to them. You can just say, hey, Mary, what's up? You don't need me for that. So oftentimes it will be new guides coming through, but also the ones you know might also come through and give you some extra confirmation. So it could go either way. And this one is like the most important. Listen up. You're going to get the messages that you need to hear, which are not necessarily the ones that you want to hear. So we have all kinds of questions that are like in our minds, but our minds are very much like human-based, very much 3D-based. So we have questions, for example, about, will my ex-boyfriend come back to me? Or will I get this new job? And you might think that's the most important question that you're dealing with right now, but your guides are really looking into your heart and what's going on in your heart. And the questions that are there that might not even be consciously that you might not be consciously aware of, that's what they are talking about, and the answers that they will give you. That's what the message is about. So how it works is like I close my eyes, and I will keep my eyes closed throughout the readings most of the time, because it like helps me focus. It helps me tune into the spirit guide realm instead of watching your face go like, or I don't know. And so I can just focus and not be distracted. Also, my head will go a little bit like to the left, because to me it always feels like the messages are coming from here. And I will be listening. So basically it's like I pick up the receiver and I don't dial. I don't get to dial and like pick the spirit guide I'm talking to. I just pick up the receiver and I see who's on the other side and what they have to tell me. And I listen what they have to tell me, and then I will tell you. And it's also not like they are talking through the phone and giving me a message and saying like, okay, so Phyllis needs to know that she shouldn't take that job because something better is coming up. That's not how it works. How it works is they oftentimes will send me like messages, kind of like I have, pictures, images. These images will just pop into my mind. Or sometimes I will get feelings, or sometimes I will just know things. So they will just like drop like thoughts into my head. And I have to go and like piece this together into a message for you. So sometimes I will ask you like, does this make sense to you, or do you understand this? If I do that, that means that I'm not entirely sure how to interpret the message, or I just want to make sure that I'm on the right path, because we're working all together here. It's not just my job to do this. Like, I'm working with you and with my spirit guides and your spirit guides. So it's like a little party. So I need your help here. So when I ask you, does that make sense? Do you understand that? Say yes, no, I don't know, maybe. Just be clear. And I think that's really it for the things that you need to know before we can get started. So what we're going to do now is like a quick breathing exercise. Oh, wait, I forgot to explain how it works. So as Hiro already told you, find the Ask a Question section. It's down here. Again, if you're on Facebook or on YouTube, come on over. There's a link in the description that you can click. Otherwise, I can't do a mini reading for you. So find the Ask a Question section. It's down here, and type in newbie. Nothing else. No questions, no extra, no nothing. Just newbie. I need you to do that because I need to be quick and be able to find you quickly. And only if you're new here, obviously, if you've never had a reading from me, can you do this. So again, no questions, no nothing. If there are questions and at the end and I have time, I'm happy to answer them, but I want to go through the readings first. So type newbie in the Ask a Question section if you're new here and you've never had a reading from me. All right, now that you've done that, we can just like get comfy and do a quick breathing exercise, and I'll do an intro and call on our spirit guides. So when you are ready, get comfortable, stretch yourself, stretch whatever you need to get comfortable, and close your eyes and just sit for a few seconds. And then take a really deep breath in through your nose, as deep as you can. And then breathe out through your mouth. And relax your shoulders. And then take another deep breath in through your nose. And breathe out through the mouth. And relax your face, your jaw, your forehead, your eyes, your ears. And one last deep breath in through your nose. And out through the mouth. And let go of any worries, any negative thoughts, anything that's been bothering you today. Just put it aside for now. Just be here in the moment with all of us. And take this time for yourself to connect with your spirit guides. And I'm going to call on my spirit guides to come and join us in this space and help me connect with your spirit guides. I specifically call on Archangel Michael and Brother Jaguar to come and join us and protect this space so only beings from the higher realms and only beings who are connected to us in unconditional love can come through. I also call on your spirit guides to come and join us and use me as a channel and medium to give you the messages they have for you today. And so it is. Thank you. When you're ready, you can open your eyes again. All right. So I'm going to look at the Ask a Question section now. And I will randomly pick some people, and I'll trust that spirit picks the right people. And I think I'm just going to start at the top today. And that would be Livian. So I'm going to invite you on screen. When I do that, you'll get a little notification that says that you've been invited on screen, and you just click like OK or yes or whatever it says. And then you'll appear on screen with me, and I'll do a mini reading for you. I'll invite like 3-4 people at the same time so we can get going. All right, so I'm inviting Livian. Remember, you're getting like a little notification. You'll have to accept it. I'm also inviting Lana. And let's see, who else? Oh, we have someone already. Okay, let me invite someone more. I'm going to invite Angel or Angel. I'm not sure. Let's see. All right. Okay, let me close that section so I can see who I'm talking to. Hi, Livian.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well, thanks.
Awesome. Great to hear it. Where are you from?
I'm from South Africa.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I have a lot of people from South Africa. I love it. I have to
Really?
come visit you guys. Yeah.
I think so. There's lots of people that need saving.
Oh, well, all around the world. And I
Mm.
wouldn't say saving. I would say like
Helping.
maybe a little help. Yes.
Yes, we need just a little help. Yes.
Yes. Well, we all do from time to time, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me see. I'm going to close my eyes and tune in. It's going to take about 30 seconds, plus or minus. And then I'll just tell you what I see. All right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I definitely see someone. This is someone human form. I'm not sure what kind of guide it is yet, but I can see a human form. And it definitely, and she, for now, it's a female. She shows herself kind of like what we would, how, let's say the media would depict a witch, like on a broomstick and with like a pointy hat and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure she will shift. Usually when they show me themselves this way, it's like a message. So let me see what she has to say. Right. She's telling me that you are a very determined lady, that you have some goals that you want to manifest, and she wants to remind you that you have like magic powers. Like in the sense of you are very good at manifesting if you focus on it. She says she wants you to look into things like, magic. Like, for example, like Wicca. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so Wicca is basically the modern day form of like what we would call like witchcraft, or at least in Europe, like the old forms of witchcraft. And I want to say, like, this is coming from me, like when I talk about witches, I'm not talking about like anything bad or negative. I'm talking about like people who have like awesome like manifesting skills and are healers, and work with rituals to make things happen. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. So she says, like, basically, you are someone who has these skills. You've also had past lives where you were what we would call a witch. Um, and she wants you to, like, believe in yourself and really go for what your goals are. So do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you know, like, about, like, that you have, like, some goals that you're trying to manifest?
Yes, I'm busy activating the shaman in myself.
Excellent. Exactly. You could also call it shaman or
Shaman,
a witch,
yes.
but yes, it's like it's basically the same thing. It's like different words that we have all around the world for similar things. She showed me it like more in a witchy style,
Okay.
but like whatever term you want to use, that's fine. But basically work with these skills because you have these skills. You've brought them with you from past lives. And really look into things like the law of attraction. I don't know if you've ever looked into this. And use these laws to manifest the things that you want to do, like the physical, or actually anything. But in this case, she talks about like the physical things that you want to do. For example, if you want to start working as a healer, you will need a place where to do it. And if you don't have that place, then use these, like your skills, your manifesting skills, to make it happen.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, that's.
Wow.
And she wants to know if you have a question about this.
Any blockages at the moment in my marriage? Because I feel that my family is blocking me in some way, and how do I get them to believe in me? Because I, I, I am going on a hands-on healing course, and I am manifesting in my hands, and I am using crystals. But it's just
All right.
my area.
Um, she says, like, your family is not blocking you. It's just your perception. Like, it's that you want their approval. That's what's blocking you. It's not them. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what anyone else does. As long as you believe in yourself and you don't need anyone's approval, you're not blocked.
Okay.
Let me see.
I'm just having difficulty with the manifestation right now and the
Yes,
intentions. That's
that's
my.
exactly why she's giving you this, like, this message that you have the power. There's nothing that can stop you except for yourself.
Okay.
So look into these things, use the skills that you have, like the tools that you already have. Also look into like the law of manifestation. If you haven't yet, you can do it. You can manifest anything that you want, as long as it's for the highest good of all, of course.
Yes. Thank you. How will people, how will I attract myself to people? How will they know that I have the ability to heal, or how do I confront that? Because I'm an introverted person.
All right, I will answer that because I'm an introvert as well. What you want to do is basically start, and this is something for anyone who wants to start, like doing spiritual work, healing work, anything, like, or anything really. If you want to write a book, whatever it is, you need to go out there and show people. So you can start by putting a post on your personal, like, Facebook profile and just say, hey guys, this is what I'm up to right now. I'm started being interested in shamanism. This is why, because this inspired me to look into this. And I'm starting this whole journey. If you're interested, come on over to my website and sign up for my newsletter, for example.
Okay. Well, thank you so
And
much.
then you can also go ahead on your Facebook profile or page or wherever you are. You can say something like, I'm starting this and I'm ready to start practicing. I'm going to give like 5 spots to 5 people for healing for free if you give me a testimonial after. Then you'll have some testimonials. You can put them on your website, and that attracts new people.
Oh, wow. That sounds so amazing. I never thought of that. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you.
Okay. So we're going to go. Oops. All right. So we're going to go with Angel next. But I want to say something also about like the business side. I used to be a like business coach for artists, and I would teach them how to sell their art online. That's why I'm good at this stuff. I don't have like an official like service for helping people with their businesses, but I've been thinking about it for a little bit, and I think I'm gonna open up like let's say 5 spots for 5 people for one coaching session and just see how it goes. I know I can help people with this. So if you're interested, send me an email through my website. Please do not contact me on Facebook about this, but really send me an email. And we can see if we can get together about this. Anyway, so let me do Angel now. I'll unmute you. Hi there. How are
Hi,
you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm awesome. Is that your real name, Angel?
Yes.
That's amazing. That's so beautiful. All right, let me see what I can do for you. All right, Angel. I think this had to be, but there is an angel for you here. And actually, she's showing me herself in the way that, in a very specific way. I don't know if you noticed, but like, I'm sure some of you know this. There's the tarot card deck by Doreen Virtue. Actually, nowadays, Radley Valentine, they made it together, but Doreen like doesn't like tarot cards anymore. So like all the rights went to Radley Valentine. Anyway, like there's this angel tarot deck by both of them. On the back side, there's an angel, and this is like what she's sending me, this image. And she's telling me that you should be looking into tarot cards. Have you ever worked with tarot cards?
Yes, I have
Okay,
my
did
own.
you like, you have your own?
Mhm.
You made your own?
Yep.
Amazing. Well, then it makes sense. All right, so let me see then. No wonder she's showing me that then. Um, she's telling me there's like a next step that you should or want to take actually in like working as like in your spiritual work. Um, She's showing me that you've been getting ready for a next step over the last few months, but it was more like on the inside, like thinking about it and like kind of like planning it. Would that make sense to you?
Yes, I have been studying Reiki.
Okay. She wants you to like combine like all the spiritual gifts that you have into one service. Have you thought about that before?
No.
So like not just like offer, let's say, tarot readings and Reiki, but somehow mix it together and make it your own. And when you do that, you will have to think about this a little bit, experiment a little bit. But when you do that, you will have something like very unique that only you have to offer, and it will help you stand out more. Also, it will like help you to put in like all of what you are and all that you have to offer into one thing, and it will be way more powerful as when you like split it up. She says she wants you to also work on building a little bit of a bigger audience. So have you do you collect email addresses or anything like that on your website?
No.
Yeah, you should be doing this. You should be like looking into like building an audience, building a platform, building like a group of people, like a community that you are in contact with, that you can like um, send an email whenever you have something new to offer. So look into that. Like if you don't have a website, get a website, collect email addresses, because it's going to be important for you.
Okay.
She says her name is Charlotte. Yeah, and I think that's all I have for you.
Well, that's great. Thank you.
So does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. So were you looking into like making like your business bigger and serving more people?
Yeah, I'm just getting started.
Okay. Well, yeah, then you're obviously looking into growing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then I wish you good luck with it, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's see who else we have. Right, guys, so if you want a reading, you'll have to find the Ask a Question sections down here. It's not the chat, it's something else, and I want you to type newbie in there. All right. And again, if you're on Facebook or on YouTube, you'll have to come over, click the link in the description above or below, because I can't monitor all of it. If you just want to watch, that's fine. Stay on Facebook or YouTube. But if you want a MIDI reading, you'll have to come over. All right, we're going to go with Adriana. I'm inviting you on screen now. You get a little invite. You'll have to accept it, and then I'll see you there. And I'm going to invite Shimmer Pop, just because I like this name. And then we're going to invite Tiffany. All right, and I'll just keep going until someone shows up. I'm going to invite Jessica. All right, and we have someone. Yay. Let's see who it is. To close this section first. There, we have someone. Hi, Tiffany.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Where are you from?
Arizona.
Where in Arizona?
And Phoenix.
Oh, I've never been.
Yeah, it's
Definitely need to
beautiful.
come visit.
You do.
Okay. Let me, there's someone else and the background is really loud. Okay, that's better. All right, so let me see who I can get for you, Tiffany.
Okay.
All right, so you have a star being here for you. I don't see the being clearly yet, but they are telling me that you have a very unique personality in some form. Let me see. And it's not something that you do specifically, it's just your energy. And people feel drawn to you because you have like this like very unique energy. It's almost like the energy that you put out like attracts very specific people as well. Would you understand that?
Yes.
I'm trying to like ask what it is specifically that's so unique about you. Yeah, again, it's not something specific that you do. It's just like you have a different kind of energy, and people kind of like Some people actually don't like you because of it, but some people are very much attracted to you because of it. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, all right. So what? This is definitely a female. Um, and she tells me like she comes from a lesser, like from a lesser known place in the universe. Like there's the places that like a lot of people talk about, like Sirius, Pleiades, Arcturus, Orion. But you come from like, or yeah, actually you have been like in this other place, like this other planet star system. So you come from a place that is like smaller and lesser known. Um, and so you come with the energy of that place, and that's what makes you unique. Because you haven't just had lives here on this planet. She's showing me like you as a little girl looking at the stars. So were you always like fascinated by the stars? Would that make sense?
I think I was just fascinated with the universe, period. So yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So basically like the stars, the cosmos, like what's out there. You were attracted to that? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So know that that is exactly because like that's where you're from. You have had lives here before, but like kind of like only for specific reasons. Like every time there was a reason that you would come, like kind of like a specialist who would be called in for specific tasks, but this is not really your home planet. And so like everything that's going on here might like be a little alien to you in some way, almost like you're watching things going on and you're like, what is going on here? I don't really fully understand this. Um,
Wow.
and so when you feel like you're like different, when you feel that you are not like almost like you're not really home here, that's why. And here's a tip from me, like go Google the term star seeds. I don't know if you've heard that before, but Google that and see if that resonates with you. I would think it would, because these are like all people that are from different like star systems that came in here just to help with the ascension process. And so you are one of these people.
Wow.
And it's definitely time to step up in the sense of like really live who you are. Don't hide. Stop not believing in yourself. Your energy is needed. Listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, listen to your calling, because you are being called to basically bring your magic, bring your medicine, why you came here, and to actually live your purpose. And you've been hiding a little bit because you don't really, in one way you feel the calling, but then you think maybe I'm just making it up. And also like, who am I to like really do this? Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's time to step up and make it happen.
Okay.
Now let me see if I can get a little bit more about her. There's something about writing. Like, do you like writing? Do you like write a lot? Do you blog? Do you like journal? Anything like that?
No, but I have a lot of dreams, and I've been saying to myself I need to start writing down what I'm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Because I see like she's talking about writing. So that must be it. She's definitely like, she shows herself like with blue skin. This is usually my sign for that, like the star being is from Sirius, but she said like she's from a lesser known place. So it could be that she's actually like from the Sirius star system, but from from a planet that is not that is not like talked about a lot, or one of the smaller planets, and maybe not a lot of like people from that planet come here. I'm not sure, but like definitely somewhere a smaller place that's not so well known. That's where you're from. It could be in this year's star system. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe like look it up online, read about like Sirius and the people that come from there, and see if it makes sense to you.
Okay.
And I think that's it. Yeah, definitely the writing is important. That will help you.
Okay. Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
I just feel a lot of energy, like constantly, especially like in my ears. It's been intense to the point I just feel so much pressure in my head. And is that the energy from my guide, or what is it that I'm feeling? Because it's intense, just a lot of energy
Yeah.
all the time.
Did you post about this in the Facebook group?
No.
Was it you? Oh, there was someone else because who asked exactly the same question. And I'll answer this, like I can just answer this. For anyone who has this, like the thing is, if it's specifically with the ears, it's like that your clairaudience is being opened up, which means clairaudience means clear hearing. So you can hear the spirit world. And by spirit world, I mean like all kinds of like spirits, and they're working with you on opening up your clear audience, so you can like talk, but you can hear your spirit guides. Okay. And this could be like, and this doesn't mean that you're gonna like hear a voice outside of you talking to you, like I'm talking to you. It could just mean that you like start like having thoughts that don't sound like your own thinking. That's also clear audience. So basically you hear voices inside your head, but they don't look, they sound like your own thoughts. But when you pay attention, you will see that, for example, they use words that you wouldn't use, or like they structure the sentences a little bit differently. If you pay attention to these things, that's how you can train yourself to open it up even more. It can also be that, like, for example, you're driving in your car and then you hear a specific song, and that song, like you hear that song and you know it's a message from your spirit guides, you just know. And if that happens, like that's also connected to clear audience. If that happens, pay attention, don't discredit it, don't think, oh my God, I'm just making this up. This is basically what they're working on. So you can hear them, get messages from them in form of songs, or maybe you're in a coffee shop and you hear someone talk about something. Let's say they talk about, I don't know, tarot cards. And somehow you pick up on that conversation. You don't really know why, but somehow it seems important. Pay attention to how it feels when you hear these things. You know if it's a message from your spirit guides, if you have the feeling like this, like, oh wow, something is going on. Like it's almost like this crackling in the air. You know this is something special. This is not normal. So pay attention, especially with things that you hear.
Okay, thank you.
All right, awesome. I hope this helps you.
It does.
Okay, awesome. And somehow, can you guys still see me? Because
it went black.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on. Let me check what's going on with my video for a second, if I can. Yes, yeah. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. Oh, that. Are you guys still there? I think I might have lost. Oh, here I am. Can you guys hear me? See me? Hello? I hope I didn't. Yes? Okay, awesome. All right, so I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. We'll go with Shimmer Pop. I unmuted you. Hi there. Oh, I still have.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Bye. Bye. All right, let's try this again. Okay, now I have a black screen. Sorry guys, having some problems. I lost Shimmer Pop somehow. I'm not sure why. Okay, well, I can see Jessica, so we'll go with Jessica first. And I hope Shimmer Pop, you'll be there when I'm done with Jessica. Everyone else, please mute yourself if you're on there. Okay. I don't know, for me, the camera keeps moving around. Like sometimes now I see Adriana, and I'm not sure how to get this back. This is so weird. What's going on? All right, I'll try to go with Adriana first. Adriana, can you come so I can see you? All right, everyone else who's on screen right now, please mute yourself. I can't do it because I can't see you. All right. Nope, we lost. Damn it, sorry. Now we got Shimmer Pop again. I don't know what's going on. Help. Okay, I'm gonna go with you, Shimmer Pop. I'm gonna unmute you. Yes, okay, I'm just gonna go. Keeps moving around, but I'll go with you first, Shimmer Pop. Everyone else, please mute yourself. All right, you have a fairy with you. So that's a nature spirit. And I'm trying to see her, but she's very quick. She's going around. Usually fairies have very distinct colors. So I'm trying to get her color. Sometimes they're purple or light blue or yellow or green. I can't clearly see her. She's too fast. Almost like a bat flying around. I do see that she has dragonfly wings. And you can see through the dragonfly wings. So they are translucent, but they have color, so they're almost rainbow colored. Can you guys still hear me? Okay, awesome. And she's flying around your head. She says she is somewhat, she works with you on inspiration. So she is sending you inspiring thoughts. She the way she looks is very much a little bit like a Disney fairy. So small and cute, fluttering around your head. She has purple hair. Now it gets okay. Her colors are purple and light blue. Her hair is purple. The wings have a light blue, almost like a shine to it. And she's talking about sending you inspirational thoughts, and she wants you to share these thoughts with others. She says these thoughts, when you're inspired, especially when you're in nature and you get inspiration, that's her. She wants you to not keep these inspiring thoughts to yourself. They're not just meant for you. They are meant for you to basically almost channel. You get them and then they come through you, and you have to give them a form. It could be words, it could be written, it could be videos, it could be whatever it is, talking to a friend about it. But you need to let them come through you and actually get out into the world. And she's showing me you also like writing. Although in your case, I'm not sure if it's like literal or symbolic, but like it's definitely about like um, putting your thoughts into words and sending them out into the world in some form. So is that something like you do or something you've been thinking about doing?
Oh yeah, that's actually something I've done ever since I was a kid.
Okay, awesome. Perfect. And let me see. I actually do see you like on a stage. I'm not sure. It looks a little bit like you're like doing a talk, like public speaking or something like this. So you definitely have a job to do with this. And she's also talking about women, like as if your messages are specifically for women or helping women or are like specifically about women. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's saying like basically you have this job to do, like keep going down this path. You're definitely on the right like track. Get the skills you need. Find people that help you develop the skills that you need to like again, like this seems to be the topic for today, like to reach a little bit of a bigger audience. Because yeah, like I said, she's showing me you on a stage speaking to like an audience. And I do feel there's like a bigger project coming as well. It could be a book, or it could be that you like create a course or something like this, or a program that you take like women through. But there's something bigger project coming towards you. Is this something you've already considered, or are you working on?
No, I'm not working on anything in particular, but it sort of sizzles at the back of my mind from time to time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, then do it. There's no reason not to get started on this.
I don't really know what it is though.
All right, I'll answer this because it's, yeah, she's telling me to answer this for you. The thing is, you do not need to know what it is. What you need to, and this is again true for anyone out there who's like looking for their purpose, you do not need to know the end purpose. You do not need to know that like in 50 years you're going to be like a famous book author who has written 50 books. What you need to know is that you can take the next step. That's all you need to know. So you already know that you like want to bring through like the thoughts that you have, like the inspirations that you get. Now think about, how can I do this? What's the next small step that I can take? Can I maybe share it on Facebook with my friends, or can I like set up a Facebook page, like a professional page, and share it there? Can I set up a website, share it there? Can I start doing videos? Think about these like very practical steps that you as a human being can take, and take them. Once you take the step, then your guides will show you the next step. So you don't have to know the end goal to get there, basically. Just take one little step at a time.
Yeah. Okay, just ask one thing. Is she my main guide?
Sorry?
Is she my main guide?
Let me see.
And does she have a name?
No, she's not your main guide, but she's still around you. She's been with you your entire life. She's your, what she calls the inspirational guide. So she's giving you like inspiring thoughts, like she said in the beginning. And she's basically the one that kind of like she's feeding you the information that you will need to like bring out into the world. And she's the one who will help you manifest that as well, as in like taking the practical steps. Yeah. So I hope that helps you. So definitely get going with like your speaking career or writing career or whatever it is going to be.
Also, really want to
And
say
get good luck with it.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So now we have Jessica. Hi, Jessica.
Hi,
Where are you from?
I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, awesome. Never been there. Always wanted to visit though.
It's a nice city.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's why I want to come. Let's see. This one is hiding a little bit. I think it's an animal spirit. That's kind of like in the background, like kind of like skirting around, like where I can see it, a little bit in the dark. And don't worry, when I say dark, people always freak out. It's not had nothing to do with negativity or anything like that. It's just like I can't see it clearly. They usually do this for a reason, so let me see. All right, so it's a wolf. It's a male wolf. He's saying, he's like, he has white and gray, mostly, yes. He's saying that you're hiding your power. That's why he was like kind of like in the dark, in the shadows. He's coming a little bit closer now. He's saying you're hiding your power because there's in some form you are afraid to attract. I'm not sure what it is. You're afraid to like either attract like something bad to you, like somehow like in and it this might be unconscious, but somehow you have this belief that if you really shine your light and really show your power, that it's gonna attract like bad things to you. Would that make sense to you?
It does.
Okay. He says that the thing is, that actually what attracts like the things that you're scared of is like if you hide your power, because like, for example, people, they can see that you're a powerful person and that's what attracts them. But if you hide your power, that attracts actually the ones that you don't want, because they think they can like kind of like overpower you in some form, and they can take like your light. And this sounds very scary. But what I mean is like, for example, in a very practical life situation, you could have a coworker, and they do it unconsciously as well. You could have a coworker who knows that you have this powerful light, and they like feel attracted to it because they know, for example, that you can do good work, but somehow you would never suggest like the great ideas that you have to your boss. And so they like come to you, talk to you, take your ideas, and then go tell the boss that it was their idea. They can only do that because you don't step into your power. Do you understand that?
I understand.
So it's time for you to really like let your power shine. And he says he knows that's like a process. That's not something you can do from one day to the other, but that he's here to help you. And he's your protection spirit. So he is here to protect you and your energy. Whenever you feel like you want to hide a little bit, call on this guide. I'm trying to get a name. Call on this guide and so he can help you like set boundaries, because he says like you need to learn to set boundaries better. That's part of this whole process, and that's actually the first step that you need to take. You need to like learn psychic protection. And again, this is not because there's like bad spirits out there that are out to get you. This is more for like your colleague who wants to like take advantage of you, or even like, let's say your sister who's in a bad mood. So that bad mood can like, you can take that on, and that's why you do psychic protection. It's not about keeping your loved ones out. It's just like keeping the things out from them that they are sending to you that might be not so nice. So he wants you to like practice psychic protection. And he wants you to do an exercise that you sit and that you visualize your own aura around you like a globe of light. And he wants you to like fill up that like globe of light and just feel like how you feel it around you. It could be that it's more like an egg form, or that it's really close to you, or that it's more round. Just feel what feels right to you. And then fill up that like your aura with like light, and just visualize it. It's totally fine to work with your imagination. Fill it up like with light and then extend it out. Like make your aura as big as possible. If you do that like on a daily basis over the next 30 days, it will help you bring out your power more. Also, he wants you to go and do some work on your third chakra, because that's your power center. And he says his name is Lee, so that's L-E-E. I'm not sure. It's not very much a wolf name, but that's what he says. And he says he's with you. He's always been with you throughout your like childhood, now until it's time to go, whenever that is. And yeah, he's your protector. So you can always call on him in situations when you don't feel safe, or when you want some extra protection. Do you have a question?
I guess my question would be like, what does it say what my power would be?
Well, he was talking about like your general, like your energy. You have a strong energy. You have a very powerful energy. Like your soul is a powerful soul. Your spirit is a strong spirit. He says you can see that when you look back at your life, because you've gone like through some situations in your life that weren't very much fun. Would you understand that? And still, like through every challenging time that you went through, you came through it with like stronger in the end, right? Yeah, and that kind of strength, that's what he's talking about.
Okay.
He says you're very much also like a protector. Like you're very like you are very protective of your loved ones. And generally, the feeling I get is that for you, there's something about working with like underprivileged people, or like some like people that are, how do I say this? I don't get like he doesn't tell me like a specific thing. It's more like people that have been dominated by others, people that have been abused by others, people that like are in a disadvantaged position in somehow. So just examples, it could be like women that have gone through like abusive relationships, or kids that grew up in like without parents, or maybe it's like minorities in the workforce. I'm not sure, but something like this, people that have been like put down a little bit. And because you are a very protective spirit, you will give them the power to like believe in themselves and to stand up for themselves and like shine their light, just like he's telling you to do yourself right now. Would you understand that? So have you ever worked with people like that, or have you thought about working with people like that?
No, I have not, but I've had people in my life that I've helped out, family.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Yeah, he says, like, I've given you examples that are not exactly what he means, but it's hard to put it into words. It is about like empowering others. It's about like helping them empower themselves in some form. People that don't feel empowered, and you can help them feel empowered. That's, I guess, the best way I can put it. All right, so look out for that. Like, I don't know what you do now, that you could be like working in an office, but even there you could look out for opportunities to like help people feel more empowered in some form. So yeah, look into that and take like little steps, like I said earlier, and then life will show you the direction.
Perfect.
You're very welcome.
Thank you very much.
It supports you. All right.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that even if you didn't get like a chance today, that you still learned something, because we can all learn from each other and the messages that we get. If you didn't get a reading, like, feel free to come back next time. If you did get a reading and liked it, you can also come back and just watch next time. You can also come and join my Facebook group. You can go to spiritguideschool.com and it will redirect you to the Facebook group. You can ask questions there. You can like talk to other people. There's over, I think, almost 2,000 people in there. Everyone's interested in the same topic. So if your family and friends are not so much into this and think maybe you're a little crazy talking about spirit guides, then come on over, because like there's a whole community that's happy to talk about it and geek out about it. So that's spiritguideschool.com. And again, if you're interested, then you can book a one-on-one reading with me. There's a like button down here. It says book a reading. It's green. You can click that and read more about it. And if this was your first time here, you'll automatically get an email from me with a discount code that you can use over the next 3 days. If this is their first time coming here and you get an email that you didn't attend, then please like reply to that and let me know if you want to take advantage of that discount, because there's some bug in the system and I can't figure what it is. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.